Well, hello there, and welcome back to Meaningful Moments with May, a space where we get to pause, reflect, and reconnect with what truly matters. In our last episode, we explored the power of surrender, letting go, and trusting the flow of life. And today, we're diving deeper into that trust and how it becomes the quiet force that transforms us from within. Because personal transformation isn't about changing who you are. It's about remembering who you've always been. And trust is what carries you through that remembering. Trust is the bridge between who you are and who you're becoming. It's what allows you to move forward even when the path isn't fully visible. Transformation rarely happens in comfort. It unfolds in the spaces where old versions of you dissolve to make room for the new one. And in those moments, trust becomes your anchor. Trust says, even when I don't see the next step to take, I know it's there. It's that quiet knowing, that willingness to keep walking. That's transformation in motion, energy in motion. Transformation requires trust. Transformation asks that you release what's familiar. It asks you to shed old habits, old patterns of behaviors, and old beliefs that once kept you safe. Because what once kept you safe is the very same thing that's keeping you small. And in that shedding, there's uncertainty. You can't see the full picture yet because you're still painting it. That's where trust becomes essential. Trust is the light that guides you through the in-between. When you outgrow what was, but haven't yet fully stepped into what's next. So without trust, fear fills the gaps. With trust, growth becomes grace. So here are a few ways to deepen your trust as you grow and evolve. First, reflect on your past transformation. Think about moments where you've grown through challenges, uncertainty, or changes. You've made it through before. That's evidence you can trust yourself again. And second, release the need to rush. Transformation takes time. Trust that your pace is perfect, that you don't need to force progress. You only need to stay open to it. And third, anchor in daily alignment. Small practices of gratitude, reflection, and mindfulness will remind you that you're supported every step of the way. And fourth, and importantly, speak your trust into existence. Remember, words have power and a measurable vibration to them. Try affirmations like, I trust my path. I am supported in my becoming. My growth is unfolding in perfect timing. This is what it looks like when it's all coming together. I mean, you can find what resonates for you. So trust has two layers to it. Trusting yourself and trusting life. When you trust yourself, you honor your intuition, that quiet guiding voice within. And when you trust life, you're allowing the universe to meet you halfway with opportunities, alignment, and it all comes in divine timing. Both kinds of trust work together because you can't fully trust life if you're doubting yourself, and you can't fully trust yourself if you're fighting the flow of life. And transformation asks for you to trust both. So let's take a slow, deep, grounding breath here through your nose. Release it through your mouth slowly like this. And think about something in your life that's currently transforming. Maybe it's your work. Maybe it's your relationships or your mindset or your sense of self. Then simply ask the question, what would it feel like to trust this process completely? And then notice what happens in your body. Is there a calm that arrives when you stop pushing and start trusting? Because when you stop forcing, you start flowing. And that's where real transformation truly begins. And trust is not the absence of fear. It's the decision to keep moving forward even when fear is present. So every time you choose trust over doubt, you step closer to the fullest version of yourself. So today, let go of the need to control the outcome. Trust that your transformation is unfolding in divine order with perfect timing and purpose. Your journey isn't about becoming someone new. It's about remembering who you've been all along. Thank you for sharing this meaningful moment with me today. And if this episode resonated with you, please share it with someone who's in the middle of their own transformation, someone who just needs to be reminded that they can trust the process. And don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel so that others can find meaning in these moments too. Until next time, stay grounded, and trust in your becoming. Bye for now.